Back here. It's been a while since I covered Fetch. All right, so we're going to look at it. Great project. A member brought it up, and I will do anything for a member. Absolutely. So we're going to take a look at Fetch here, see what's going on. Could we possibly have an ABC bottom coming in here, or does this have deeper to go? Well, let's go over first off, take a look at the crypto bubbles here real quick. Look at this thing. Wow. I just did a video, a Caspa video a few minutes ago. This thing's up 171% now. It was just up 170. I thought. Excuse me. Yeah. Went from crazy. It just came out 2 days ago. $1.1 billion market cap. It's up 59 spots to 95. And I'm not making this video about this. I just find it crazy that these meme coins, of course I rode the wave of the last bull run too, and I have with a couple of them this bull run so far. But got a long ways to go, guys. This bull run's just getting started. So I've seen a couple articles out there, FUD articles, as the bubble popped. Come on, you could do a simple wave count on Bitcoin. You could put a Fibonacci on it. It's just breaking through a 786 from the last bull run. So this thing is just getting going. 24-hour liquidations are actually down 40%. They were over 600 million yesterday, 389 million today. Open interest still over $70 billion. It's down 0.5%. 24-hour volume for the crypto market is down almost 40%, 216.6 billion. That's still a lot from where we were a few months ago. Still doing very, very well. And I do want to give a shout out to the members. Thank you. 195 members now. Real short and sweet and to the point. I have 22 videos, over 9 hours of videos, and a link to the trading Discord for $14.99. We have 195 members now over there, so I'd appreciate it if you'd check it out. Supports the channel very, very much, and there it is. Thank you. So please take a look at it. All right, let's zoom in here and look at FET. All right, the possible ABC here. Let's measure this out and see. We have the daily RSI on the bottom. Probably not. Okay, normally with an ABC structure, you have an A wave down, a B wave up to a 618, and it'll pretty much nail it, and then a C wave down. All right, if that is an ABC, which it could be, we got close to a 618 in here. Let's zoom in on it a little bit tighter. Came right up towards that 618 almost with this candle. And if you measure that out, boy, oh boy, maybe, we'll see. All right, let's put a line there. Right on here and zoom in a little tighter and see on a couple other things here. Number one, let's put a fib on the bottom of this wave to the top. All right, we got close to a 618 pullback. The 618 is your golden pocket. That's where most of your pullbacks, or 702. This 702 Fibonacci, guys, if you don't have it in your chart, get in there and put it in. Just go into settings. It's simple. Right here, you'll find an empty spot down here. Just click on it, put 0.702, hit OK, and it'll be on your chart. It's simple. Very easy to put in there. You'll see that crypto uses the 702 quite a bit. All right. Now, on a daily, the RSI is on the bottom, completely on the bottom. The 12-hour, same thing, 0 and a 2. All right, your 8-hour, 6 and a 14. The 8 is actually bearish. 4-hour, just about reset. The 1 hour goes up and down all day, but the 1 hour is at the bottom. All right, you can see a 1 hour right where we put this line at earlier. We got a bounce coming. The 618 was right here. All right, is that close enough? Possibly. All right, one thing that would that would give you a indication that a bottom could have came in. Let's take a look here and see if we have a trend line that could be taken out. We have one right down through here. Yeah, I would, I would feel fairly confident in saying if it bounced up and took this trend line out, it could be a bottom. Could be just a temporary bounce back up to the trend line, get rejected, and pull back further. Depends on what Bitcoin really does. Bitcoin is, you got all your RSIs on this thing in the right areas. Your weekly is bearish, 87 and a 90. All right, and correcting. The monthly is at a 91.96 and a 91.96, absolutely even. All right, these RSIs, put them on your chart. They work. I'm telling you. If your blue number is bigger than your orange, you're bearish, or you're bullish. I'm sorry. If your orange number is bigger than your blue, you're bearish. Okay, you can see here on a weekly, you're still bearish on this thing. So where would be another possible pullback area? Let's go on a daily. You could pull it down to this bottom right here, which would pull it back to $1. Well, right around $2, or it could pull down, to $1.85. Depends if Bitcoin has a real big pullback, a 30%er, like a normal bull run. You could see $1.85 come in here, and you'll be able to tell, traders, especially if you watch your volume, if you see a big volume spike, when a certain price area comes in, then a lot of your traders are possibly believing that's bottom. Well, most of them use this Fibonacci. Most of your professional traders, in fact, I'm pretty confident in saying 99% of them use the Fibonacci. All right, it works. It's a very, very good tool. All right, now let's take a look at we got all the RSIs except the weekly, pretty much on the bottom. That could mean a temporary bounce here. You could get a temporary bounce back up, like I said, to this trend line area, and then get a rejection from there. If you go out on this on a 12-hour, quite honestly, it looks like an ABC to me. It does. ABC. It very much looks like an ABC structure. It does. It looks like an ABC. If you measured this out, there to there, your bottom, you can measure your A wave and your C wave are usually of equal length. You can pretty much, nail a bottom a lot of times. And it looks like 227 could have been, or 228, right around there, could have been a temporary bottom here. This thing could get a bounce from here. All right, so be very, very aware of that. It's at a 618 area. It could bounce from here. It could be an ABC structure. It's a lot of it's going to depend on Bitcoin. It really is. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin and see what it's doing today. I usually have two of my TradingView pages open. For some reason today it is not cooperating with me, and my second page will not load up and work for me. All right, my 12-hour RSI for Bitcoin right on the bottom. Your daily still correcting. All right, still pulling down. The 8-hour on the bottom but bearish, and your 4 is at a 6 and a 13. It's actually still bearish. The best possible. I think Bitcoin. This is a 618 and a 702. Right down here at 57 to 59,000. That's a 618 702. That's off of this wave right here. Your fifth wave up here. Or this thing could pull down. You could have it pull down. I'm trying to get my fib going here. There it is, right here. To this area, which would be a 618, a 51, 48.9 to $52,000. I seen an article yesterday. It was put out Bitcoin heading to 50,000. You know, that's what I mean. These guys use these fibs, and they work. You know, so I'm thinking best case scenario, Bitcoin bounces up here, 57 to 59. You know, I just still see this thing pulling back more. If you go out in weekly in a weekly, we're still bullish for Bitcoin. But if you do a wave count, you know, if we zoom in on this thing and take a look at this structure here, you know, it just going to monthly. The monthly shows it a lot better. You know, you can see a 5-wave structure starting here. This would be a 3rd wave. All right, is this the 4th wave pullback, and then your 5th wave up? I think it quite possibly is. You know, if I was charting this and looking at this, just looking at a regular chart, 3, you know, 4 could pull the whole way down here, 5, and then what all this is going to be is just a big 1, 2, and would be working on our 3rd wave of this bull run. Bitcoin's heading up over $200,000. I truly believe that. The target for the Fibonacci is about $240,000 for Bitcoin. Right, it's just barely breaking through a 786 now, so that is good news for everything, including FET. You know, it just broke through the 786 here. Now, if we go back over to FET and take a look at it from the zoomed out with a Fibonacci on it, this thing has made a lot bigger move. It took out 2021 bull run a long time ago, $1.20. All right, it's already taken that out. So is FET making its run first in this bull run, one of the first ones? Possible, okay? Or, you know, this has a target of $5. Or is it going to go a lot higher than that? It's hit a 2618. Look at that. See what I mean about this fib? I did not look at this ahead of time. Look how it hit the 2618 on the dot. Nailed it. Right on the dot. Looks like a 3rd wave, you know, of a bigger move here. We counted the wave cycles inside of this. This is on the monthly chart. All right. Your waves 1, 3, and 5 all have 5 waves inside of them. And your waves 2 and 4 are big ABC structures. So, yeah, it just, you know, the 2618, it hit it. The target for the bull run is $5.04, which a lot of coins have not gotten to this point, not even close yet to a 2618. If we take a look at, for instance, just to show you, let's look at ETH. All right, open it up. Take a look how far ETH has to go yet. Put a fib on here. All right, you seen where FET was. FET is way up here at the 2618. All right, Ethereum, it hasn't even got through the 786 yet. It's at the 702. All right, and Ethereum target for the bull run, $17,932, and it's at $3,600 right now. All right, so that ought to give you an idea. Is FET running first, or is the AI coins really going to run hard, and the thing's going to blow past the 4.236? Very, very possible. All right, thank you very much, guys. Please consider becoming a member of the channel, and I will be back with you soon. Have a great day, everybody.